It's raining men. Hallelujah, it's raining men.
So it's raining. The first rain on our trip. It's we're in Colorado, by the way, an hour north of Denver. And we're gonna stay at a Harvest Host, not a brewery tonight. So that's where we're headed. Did you hear the rumble just now? Did you hear the rumble? In the thunderstorm?
No.
No?
No.
No?
No.
No? You didn't hear it? Nine. It was so loud.
Did you feel it?
Nine.
National Weather Service in Denver, Colorado has issued a tornado warning for Bloomfield County and northeastern Colorado, northeastern Jefferson County, west central Adams County, and northeastern Colorado until 3:15 p.m.
Well, that escalated quickly. From a warm summer rain to a thunderstorm to a tornado warning. What was that?
Another alert, so why don't we just take shelter?
Seeking shelter at a trusty Walmart. So this seems to be more serious than I thought, because you hear, we're at Walmart right now, and you hear these emergency warnings going off on people's phones everywhere. You feel safe in here?
I don't know, I've never been in a tornado. I feel like it's gonna rip the top off, no?
You think it's safe to go back outside? Yeah? Oh, would you look at that? We made it out alive. We made it out alive. So let's get back on the road. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. After this initial scare turned out to be not a big deal at all, we arrived at our Harvest Hosts and settled in for the night. What are we doing here?
Let's get started.
We're singing some songs.
To get out of the
What are we doing? I don't know. We're getting Lucas ready for
marching
bed.
10 by 10, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching 10 by 10, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching 10 by 10. The little one stops to shout the end.
To the pass at 10,000 feet. That was a little rough on the van. Right there, 10,000 feet. Climbed all that. And now for the rest of the day we're pretty much gonna stay at the same, more or less the same altitude, a little bit lower maybe.
Some kind of wonderful. Some kind of wonderful.
After just a short drive downhill, we arrived in Buena Vista. It's a tiny town nestled in the Arkansas River Valley, and you can't help but notice a hippie vibe. We spent a couple of hours walking down Main Road, enjoying a beer and some live music, before we continued heading to our spot for the night. Getting there was an adventure in itself. We followed a dirt road into a forest just to find out that many of the spots were already taken. It was a Saturday after all. Luckily, we did end up finding a nice spot at the very end of the road, so we put Lucas to bed and ended the day with some beer and a movie.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes.
Good morning. Huh? What adventures are we gonna live today? Huh? Whoop. Good morning.
Really?
Lucas, Prost.
Good morning. And cheers.
So we're just reviewing footage from the last 3 weeks. And Lucas is cracking up. Is that funny? Alright, so after we spent last night and pretty much half the day here today, I got some work done. Ashley did some photo walking with Lucas. We're moving on. We're leaving this forest to head down south to southern Colorado, where we're gonna visit Great White Sand Dunes National Park. I believe that's what it's called. It should be about a 2-hour drive through the beautiful Rockies, so I'm really excited about it. We were really the last people in this whole area. There was no one behind us, no one further out than us. But we made it back, and now we're driving back the main road that where we came from yesterday. And that one's a lot easier to drive, a lot wider, a lot better maintained. Maybe we're gonna see cows again.
Made it to the the Great Sand Dunes National Park. And kind of like Carhinge, it's very random because it's in the middle of nowhere, but it is very impressive. And it seems like a lot of people are boarding down or sledding down, which we did not know about, so we don't have anything, but we're gonna go check them out anyway.
I have to say, I'm not sure if that's something to be embarrassed about. This is quite the workout. It's flat where we're walking right now, but the sand, the soft sand, you sink in, and it definitely makes it harder.
Here we are, walking the tallest sand dunes in North America. Just like we experienced that day, strong southwest winds are blowing exposed sand towards the Sangre de Cristo Mountains. The mountains act like a funnel, and while the air can make it over the passes, the sand is being deposited at the bottom, which has shaped the dune field over tens of thousands of years.
So what are we doing now?
There's showers here, so we're gonna take a shower.
Hey buddy, was that funny? No? Do you like being clean though? Huh? No? You wanna be dirty? No? So what then?
Join us next week again, when we are staying at the Arkansas River and make our way across Kansas and Oklahoma. We are fighting bugs at a fishing lake and are experiencing some midwestern small town hospitality.